searching for James Thomas.
We're talking about It Follows. It Follows is a 2014 American horror film written and directed by David Robert Mitchell, starring Micaiah Monroe. I feel like this movie is a good exercise in like using your limitations, or like because I feel like it's a unique idea.
It's an insanely filmable idea.
This demon is kind of like a demonic STD in that basically you get cursed by having sex with somebody who is cursed by this creature. And when you have sex with them, this creature, which is shape-shifting, it can look like anybody.
Yeah, it just looks like a person walking at you.
Only you are the only person who can see it. You and other people who are also like in line of the curse can see it.
Yeah.
And basically, like when it gets to you, it kills you in a rather abhorrent and violent way, and then it just continues down the line. So like that is, and the whole thing is that it is slow. Like you can see it coming.
It's like an urban legend to the point where it's just never really even like explored or slightly explained like what it even is.
Yeah.
And like why it's doing this, or like it's just like a force of nature.
Yeah, its origins are never explored in this movie. They like barely hint at the idea of like, you know, one character at some point says like it goes all the way back to whoever started this thing. Which that line right there tells me that they were at least thinking about it.
I mean, I think it's mostly just exists just to be a metaphor for like a couple things.
But as far as like a creature, as like a monster, as a movie monster, I definitely think that one of the things they're harkening back to is like it's the element. It's kind of like a joke of old school slashers of like Jason or Michael Myers.
Yeah, just walking at you. I think it's great because to me the tensest part of this movie is when there's nothing on screen and you're just kind of like, even if they're just like out and around and you just see people walking in the background, you're like, oh, is that guy? Oh, no,
exactly.
Oh, is that guy? Or just like an empty shot, and you're like, did I see? Like, why are we lingering so long on this shot? And that's really like the horror comes down to like the interesting way that this movie's shot.
Yeah,
like it's got a very distinctive visual style that like really like lends itself to like you kind of scanning the frame and like looking for anything that might be a threat. Solid movie. I like it a lot. I think it's beautifully shot. I think all the performances are great. I think the concept is just fantastic. Especially it's a concept that was made for movies, I think. Just like made to be shot because it's so like budget effective, and like you can just film. There's so many shots where it's just like there's a car and some trees around it, and you're like looking like, am I supposed to be seeing something right now? Like, where is it? Where's the thing going to be walking out of? Exactly. And it scared me just by having a tall guy walk through a door. So good movie.
The police are searching for James Thomas.